Hello everyone, welcome to Chasing Diecast Cars. I'm going to show a lot of vans, more specifically panel vans. So no emergency vehicles, no RVs, no food trucks, nothing that has seats in the back with a few exceptions. So just panel vans that are meant to haul stuff, to move stuff around. That's all I'm going to show you. Now there's in total about 66 cars here I want to show you. 51 different castings, including some retoolings. So I'm going to do this by diecast brand. So I'm going to start with Matchbox because the most vans I have are from Matchbox. The prices are on the cards, stickers, except for these American cards that I have, these long cards, because I'm in Europe, normally we have short cards. These long cards, American long cards, they were all €1.25. So these prices are not on there, the rest they are. So let's start. I'm going to zoom in a bit. This is a 1990 Chevy van. This was a new model back then. This opens very easy. Matchbox Motorsports, it says, a little bit lifted. Got another version. This one. This is from. This has a copyright of 2006. 4x4 Chevy van. Looks very cool, I think. Then in 2007 it was modified. Still called the Chevy van, but no more 4x4. This is another version from, I think, copyright 2011. This says 1975 Chevy van with, I think, a very cool matte black color. Looks very nice. And this is an original one that I had when I was a kid. So this is metal base, metal body. The other ones, of course, are plastic base and metal body. So this still has the same base, in fact, except for the other axles, of course. It has one side pipe at each side. And then these modified ones, they have a dual exhaust on each side and are no longer 4x4, of course. So that's all for this Chevy van. But Matchbox also released a new Chevy van in 2017. It's this one, the 95 Custom Chevy van. This comes in two versions, so got a protector, that's nice. Keep it safe and clean. There's two versions of this one. You can see these prices for people who are interested, what I paid for it. In euro, of course. I do that for me to remember what I paid for it, and also as an information for the viewer. Now there's two different versions of this one, that's why I'm opening two. This one has a motorcycle in the back, and this one has a spare wheel and some other stuff next to it. So these are the Chevy vans. And then next up is the Armoured International truck or car. I don't know exactly what it says on the bottom. So it says International Armored Car indeed. So this is, I'm not sure, I might have to check from what year it is. 2005 copyright, so probably 2006 release. So this has a metal body and a plastic base, and then it was retooled. So this is 2016 copyright. It was retooled 119 I think. It was retooled, metal base, plastic body. I have another version here. Comes from a 5-pack. Metal base, plastic body. Now Matchbox used to have, I'm just going to set this a little bit lower. Okay. Matchbox also has a older armored car. This is called Armored Truck. This is copyright 78 I believe. Wells Fargo livery. Does have a flashlight on top, but it's not really a emergency vehicle. It's just an armored vehicle for money transport. Next one. Move these aside. Next one is the Chrysler panel cruiser concept. So this has a panel in the back, so that's why this counts as a panel van for me. These boxes nowadays they are called power grabs. I don't know if they were called that back then too. These were also 125 also, but these maybe, yeah, these are international. So 2000 copyright, so this was new in 2001. I'm going to take a bland knife to open this, because these are glued, I'm thinking. Yeah, like this. Wow, the glue is old, man. It's falling off. So here you go. Let's zoom in a bit. The Chrysler panel cruiser concept. Yeah, you'd be kind of cool delivering stuff in that one. Then next up, an oldie. Now we are at Ford, still Matchbox. This is a Model A Ford. It says Matchbox Toy Show Hershey, and this is a 98 copyright. Very heavy casting. So this is all metal. And the base is plastic in the middle, but the sides here are metal. Just this piece here in the middle is plastic. All the rest is metal. So wow, this is very heavy. An old Ford. Then we've got this one, the 55 Ford F100 delivery truck. This was $269 normal price. I paid €1. This is, I think, from 2017. copyright 2016. Also very nice. I got this flat. Just going to zoom out a bit. Got this flat blue grayish color. Looks very nice. Then we have the first edition of the Ford Econoline. So this is from copyright 99. So probably released 2000. I like this very much. It's got a ladder on top and some piping. Ford panel van, it says. So this fits in this category very well. Yeah, some dirt coming off. Then to continue with Ford, here I have the Ford Transit Connect. This is copyright 2011. This comes from Germany. It's been retaped because the glue was getting old probably. Continuing with Ford. This is an old one that I bought at a indoor collector market. Paid €1 for it, I think. It's the old Ford Transit Supervan. Looks cool. I had to clean it up big time. It was very dirty. It looked like it was rusty or something, but I got it all off. Put this aside, it's not new. This is a later Ford Transit, 2006 to be exact, transit van. Now this is part of the Stars of Cars series. I'm not going to open this up because I want to collect all the Stars of Cars vehicles from this series. Here you have them, and when I have them I will open them up all in a separate video. Let's put that there. Then in 2016 this was a new model, new casting. This is the 14 Ford Transit News Van. Paid $139. So I believe you can put this up, yeah. In 2017 there was a blue version, but unfortunately I was not able to find this. So apparently this has a metal base and a plastic body. But you know, I don't mind. Hey, there's some stuff in the back too. See? That's funny. Some cables and stuff. Cool. So that's all for the Ford vans. And then next up we have a Mini. So this is a 65 Mini, Austin Mini van. It's from copyright 2007. Looks very cute, very tiny. So is a panel van, all right. Nicely detailed headlights, grille, tail lights, very nice. And then next up we've got the TV van. Now this is basically a Mercedes van, but apparently not licensed because it's not called a Mercedes. Copyright 98. So, oh, this one opens up a lot easier. And the Chrysler. It's got a protector in it also. There you go. So this camera comes up like that. And this you can turn in all directions to capture the sound. Very nice. We've got a few other versions of it that are bought second-hand, but they are in great condition. I don't remember how much I paid for these. There's a lot of versions of this TV van, so very hard to collect them all. Certainly when you've only started collecting in 2017 like I did, so we're 2018 now, so I'm only collecting 1 year or a little over a year. Next up we've got some more fantasy vehicles. Although this is not really a fantasy vehicle, but it's just not licensed. It just says TV news truck on the bottom. But anyone who knows European vans recognizes this as a Mercedes. Next up, the express delivery. 167 I paid for this one. This is the 2010 release. So this has a metal base and a plastic body. It looks like your typical American delivery van. It opens in the back, at least it should. It's very hard to do that. I'm going to use something and try to get it open. Yes, there we go. Doesn't open very far. Seems. Wonder if all the rest is the same. This one is from copyright 2011. Hey, these doors are all crooked. Look at this one. That's a bummer. Oh well. Leave it. And then this one is from copyright 2015. Ah. This one opens nicely. It doesn't open very far either, because it's got these notches that prevent it from opening further. Oh no, it does. Sorry, these notches are to keep it open, apparently. So there you go, you can walk through it. It's a walk-through van. Kind of cool in this black. All kinds of colors. Metal, red base, yellow interior, black body. There you go. Then another fantasy casting is this delivery service truck. This comes from a 5-pack. Also made some. They also made some U.S. postal trucks out of these. So I don't know if it really can call it a van, because it says truck, but kind of looks like a van to me. So these are your typical American delivery vehicles. Then I've got some old stuff from back in the day. Put these aside. This is the Fantastic. This is from when I was a kid. Fantasy vehicle. And these two I bought, the last two. This is the TV service van. Very old, I guess. This one slides open in the back, like this. And then the last Matchbox one, although these weren't really called Matchbox back in the day, I think. I don't know, I'm not sure. Lesney Pickford removal van. Lost its door. I think it's kind of the same type of door as this one. It's got the same inner construction. It's lost almost all of its paint. But you know, just to show you an example. Then let's go to Hot Wheels.